What is up today, guys? Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part and draw the arm joints of our dragon. Now the arm joints are super similar to the leg joints in how we go about creating them, though there are a few differences. We do have a few additional parts, such as like the clavicle and the hand and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start by just drawing the arm itself, which is really just composed of 3 joints. You got your shoulder, your elbow, and your wrist. So we'll go ahead and draw that, and then we will get it into position. So we'll grab our first joint, put it at the shoulder, second joint at the elbow, and third joint at the wrist. Again, only translating X and rotating Y. Alright, then we will move it into position. Went ahead and did this in perspective, though it's probably best to do it in the orthographic front. Make sure it's all in there right. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and draw the hand joints, which are really just 2 simple little joints. Now to make this simple, I went ahead and rotated my hands down just so that they are totally in line with the rest of the arm, and it make it a little bit easier. So let's draw our joints. Grab the Create Joint tool, and we'll draw 2 joints straight down. Holding Shift, of course, make sure that it's nice and straight. Then we'll grab that first joint, move it right into the middle, almost directly on top of our waist joint from our arm. Now you'd think, just based on how everything else has gone, that the waist joint for this hand will be at the end of the hand, but that's not quite the case. It's actually going to be right in the middle of the palm. So we'll go ahead and bring that on in, and then adjust into its place. And I went through here and I shrunk the radiuses, whatever you'd call that, down just so that I can differentiate between what's the arm and what's the hand in terms of these joints. Alrighty, but that is the hand joint. Now we're going to go ahead and move on to the clavicle. Now I'm not entirely sure about dragon anatomy, so I built this like kind of human anatomy, right? The clavicle here in our chest leading up to our shoulder is what allows us to raise our arm. So if you raise your arm right now, anything above a T-pose arm is going to be with the help of your clavicle. So it allows us to bring our arms forward, raise our arms up real high, and that's what I want for my dragon here. So to create the clavicle, it's just like the hand. It's 2 simple joints. Draw that in the orthographic view. I'm going to go ahead and move it into its spot. So it's not on the mirrored line of the character, if you were to cut him right down the middle looking at him, but it's just a little off center. So it'll be in his chest, and then the waist is going to be at the shoulder. Alrighty, now we've got our clavicle in place. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just grab all of these joints I just made, go up to Modify, Freeze Transforms, make sure they're all good. Then I'll go through here and check my values. So again, with all these first joints in these systems, they're allowed to have X, Y, and Z in translates, but nothing in rotates. And then all of the following joints can only have a translate X. So let's go ahead and rename some geometry. So we'll start with our arm. We'll go LT underscore arm underscore 01 underscore bind, and then an 02 bind and an 03 waist. And then for the hand, we'll go LT underscore hand underscore 01 underscore bind, followed up by an 02 waist. And then for the clavicle, we'll go LT underscore clav underscore 01 underscore bind, followed up by an 02 waist. And that, my friends, is how we draw the arm joints. You got the arm, the hand, the clavicle. All this is going to help us move our dragon arm super awesomely. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. So if you guys would please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next part, which I believe is mirroring joints. So I will see you guys later.